Very good morning, students from Wenzhou Medical University and University Tunku Abdul Rahman. So I'm Dr. Wong. So now we are in 10 o'clock already. Yeah, 10 o'clock already. Okay. So today I will be chairing this session, the student discussion and exchange session. So in this session, we hope the students from both university, from the Wenzhou and also from the UTAR, can share some experience in their study, okay, in your study, as well as how this COVID-19 actually affect your study, and also what are you expecting in this session, and also what have you learned in this 3-4 days times. So this is basically is our session now. Okay, so I hope all of you can turn on the camera. So later when we have the sharing session, the students from each other, you can know each other, and then we have some student may take lead to start sharing, but then the other student also, we hope you can join, and then you can also actively participate in this sharing session. So before we go into the student sharing, so maybe I start my own sharing first. I will give you some information, some idea, and also as well as our past event when the students from the Wenzhou Medical University visiting us. Okay, so we can start this session. Okay. So next slide. Okay, yeah. In the past 2 years, starting from July 2018, and then January 2019, July 2019, and January 2020, we have 4 batches of the students from Wenzhou Medical University, as well as the Renji Yixueyuan from the Wenzhou Medical University as well, visited us 4 times. Okay, and we actually have a planned visit in last year, May 2020. We plan to visit the Wenzhou Medical University as well, but in March, Malaysia has the MCO, and then travel restriction, and then the pandemic everywhere. So, but today we have the virtual program, virtual mobility program. So our students, both university students, we can meet each other here virtually. So let me share some memory photo that the students and also the lecturer visited us from 2018 July. The first batch, okay, yeah. So this picture actually is the Miss Tu from the Renji Yixueyuan. Okay, I think if the student from Renji, you know her well, right? Okay, so the second photo is a proof that I presented in the opening ceremony session. Okay, so during the first session, these are the students, about 30 students from the Renji Yixueyuan. Okay, so I think some of them are your seniors, right? You met them before. Okay, so maybe after today's session, you can ask them, okay, how was their experience when they visited us 2 years ago? Okay, so anything they can share with us. Then maybe in the future, when you come to Malaysia visit, then you have an idea, okay, what you want to buy, where you want to visit, and so. Okay, so this is one of the photo that they visited one of the museum. Okay, so this is in an event in the school after they participated the we call STEM lah, okay, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. They educate the primary school students, and then in returns, the school have prepared a very, very delicious food. You see, they are so happy. Okay, so this is the pictures. Okay, for that 2018. Okay, next, the second visit from the January 2019. Okay, so these are the batch of the students visited us. our Professor Allens, which is our Deputy Dean of the Postgraduate Study and Research. He was giving a speech. Okay, so this is another photo when he gave a speech. Okay, so this is and the photo that they went to the other school. Also, they participate in the teaching the primary school children about the science and educate them. Okay, so this they went to the other museum, and this is on the 2019. This is the third batch of the visit in the July 2019. Okay, so I also don't know what is that. This is maybe some Malaysian traditional craft. Okay, but I don't know what is that. Okay, so next, this is the photo of the students. They went to the beach, we call what 天空之镜. So they went there. Oh, so some students pointed out. So this is your friends or yourself? Or your... Okay, so next, see, this is the students who taken the photo in the beach. Okay, so this you can see is very clear. You even can see it's like a mirror. Okay, you can see the face very clear. Okay, so this is the students also went to the school. Okay, so this is your teachers. Okay, from the Wenzhou, and also the primary school teachers. Okay, so this is the other place that we visited. Okay, this is we call Batu Cave. There are few hundred steps onto the cave. I can't recall how many steps. Okay. Okay, and this is the most recent one in the January 2020. So they are listening to us. They're attending the class. So this is they went to the Chinese Museum, led by Dr. Pan Jian, is the ophthalmologist from Wenzhou Medical University. Dr. Pan Jian also gave a speech during his visit to our postgraduate students about the eyes. So I believe the students, you know him, right? He should be your lecturer in the ophthalmo. Okay, so this is another photo that the student involved in the breast examination for the breast cancer. They went to the small villages. Okay, then they assist to examine the indigenous people. Okay, so this is the photo that they draw we call what batik, if not mistaken. Okay, and this is the photo they're performing some dance. Okay, so this is the closing ceremony. See there, so their performance. Okay, and there are many visits from the Wenzhou Medical University, and then our first planned visit to visit the Wenzhou was the November 2019, but due to some unforeseen circumstance, okay, then we have postponed the event. You see our poster already designed, and then we already start recruiting students. But then due to some issue, then we delay it to the May 2020. But then pandemic again, then we again delay into we don't know when. So hopefully in today's session, our students can share and then can know each other, so that maybe possible next year when the pandemic getting better, the situation getting better, travel ban has been lifted, then our student can visit the Wenzhou Medical University. Then at that time you can meet each other physically. Okay, so now is brainstorming session is a student sharing times. So may I invite the first students from from the Wenzhou Medical University. Would you like to start to share first? Based on the list given by the university, maybe I would like to invite the first students, Liang Yujie.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for thanks. I can share now.
Yeah, please.
Oh yeah. I want to talk about COVID-19. COVID-19 swept through China in early 2020, and at that time I was too shocked and stayed up late during the Spring Festival. So that I wouldn't miss every important news related to COVID-19. And during that time, we wear masks everywhere, and because of that, my English competition should be hosted online, because it's too dangerous to we gathered together at the same place, and maybe the pandemic will outbreak at maybe I just say. And during this program, I want to thanks for everyone, because during the 4-day program, it gave me an access to learn about Malaysia. Maybe during my university I can't learn so much about Malaysia. So I feel very, very, very grateful. And this kind of new brand form of exchange allowed me to browse widely about Malaysia and UTAR, giving me an unforgettable experience due to the pandemic. I want to share the Dr. Trudeau's epitaph here. Maybe you heard, quote, "To kill sometimes, to relieve often, to comfort always," end quote. I hope we all will be more stronger and move on. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. So, can you share with us during the pandemic last time, how actually it affect your study during the pandemic?
The pandemic, we our holidays delayed during the pandemic, and it actually gave us a lot of time to accompany our family, and we can't go out and just stay at home, watch TV, and and we need to take online course of course. It caused a lot of troubles, because our books were at school, so we need to code related people to send our medical books to our homes and take notes during the online courses. Yeah. That's all, I think.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Liang Yujie. Okay, so next, maybe we invite our students from UTAR. Maybe Ying Han, would you like to share your experience?
Hi, Doctor. Morning.
Hi.
Hi. Um, do you mean experience for the exchange or?
Yeah, maybe since you just had the exchange session with the student from Kenya, maybe your experience about the student exchange, and also what you expect, and then what have you learned during this 3-4 days program, and anything interesting you want to share with the friends from Wenzhou. And maybe at last you can, if you want to share your QR for your WeChat also can, your Weixin QR to know some friends also can.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up to you. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Doctor. So recently, I actually took part in another Asian medical students exchange program with Kenya, actually Malaysia and Kenya. It's similar to our 4 days program. There actually it was a 5 days program actually. Similar, we have lectures from the Kenya side talking about lung cancer, and also from Malaysia side, we actually have a PBL session. But the difference between the program of the Kenya AMSET program and ours is mainly about the programs, because throughout the 4 programs of our current program with Wenzhou Medical University, the main focus is actually on giving information. But the AMSET program is mainly on the more interaction part, because we have more session for the delegates to talk to each other instead of just pure learning. But overall, the 4 days program of our current program is actually very good, because I learned a lot from the information lecture. But during the AMSET program that I have with Kenya, it's quite good actually. We have like a social cultural program. It's a day that between the Kenya delegate and the Malaysian delegates, they actually share their culture, like they prepare videos actually, like to explain about their country and also their culture of between their tribes, and also like Malaysia, the 3 ethnics, and also learn some language like Kenya language, and also the Kenya delegates will learn some Malaysian language or even the slangs. Yeah, so actually this is the experience of my getting into the exchange program. I do think actually exchange program is a very good opportunity for the students to get known with each other, especially because not only students in Malaysia only, you have to have establish a connection with other country student. If let's say there's one day you have a medical programs that involve internationally, maybe you will meet each other again in that program. So it's a very good opportunity for the students to establish connection and also learn how other countries handle their medical systems, and also how they actually live in other countries. So this is a very good opportunity, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all. I don't know what to share.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then can you share with them that during this pandemic, okay, this SARS-CoV-2 pandemic, actually how it affect your study, your classes, and then how do you adopt and cope it to to maintain, okay, to maintain your study and also your understanding, and as well as how you actually can discuss with the lecturer about the content of the study.
Yeah. During the pandemic, because right now for Malaysia, we are still in MCO right now. So basically all the classes are conducted online since last year. Almost like 1 year, I have been in the situation where I have every classes in online. So I think the most important affected part is that I miss out a lot of practical classes that initially I should have the chance to get a hands-on actually. But right now, all we have to do is just to look pictures and also to watch the videos shared by the lecturer without any true experience. So I think the first impact is actually the lack of experience, because moving on to next year, I will be going into the practical year. So maybe I will be lacking of this experience because never truly try before. Yeah. So during the online classes, all these are affected, and also like we actually have some visit maybe to the hospital to learn how the hospital runs, and also but right now we don't have the chance to visit the hospital. So during the online class, and also to be honest, the online class sometimes will be very tiring, especially you are sitting in front of the computer the whole day. Yeah, to just listen lecture, to be honest, after afternoon, it will be mostly really can't concentrate anymore. Yeah. So the plan that I actually adopted is that usually I will force myself to like to have some sweets, when the class is having, so to prevent myself going asleep, and also try to because all lecture notes are actually being recorded. So after the class, maybe I will review again when I'm I think I can be more focused. So, and also make more notes, and actually to like have more flashcards actually. Yeah, make more flashcards for my own study. So basically this is the plan that I adopted during this pandemic. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Ying Han. Lastly, would you like to share your WeChat QR? Okay,
I can
it's
share.
just a job. It's just a job. Okay, if you if later they want to find you, then yeah, they can use the chat, okay, message, and then to look for Ying Han. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ying Han.
Yeah. Thanks, doctor.
Okay. Thank you. Next, may I invite the students from Wenzhou, Yang Li.
Hi.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you today?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Why you wear sweater? Is it very cold there?
It's just a little. Yeah, I'm coming
what is the
back from
temperature
somewhere
now?
far.
What is the temperature there now?
I haven't checked. Let me check.
So recently your temperature?
13 degrees.
13 degree. Oh, okay. It's a nice weather. Okay, yeah, your show time.
During these 4 courses, I have learned many. As for me, before this course, I never thought about going abroad, because I am Chinese, and I come from a suburb that I never thought about going abroad. But after this course, I found it might be a great opportunity to go abroad to studying other culture. Yeah, I found it's very interesting, and it's so different from ours. So I think in the future I may go abroad and study, not just medical, because because medical is my job, and I even want to live abroad. Yeah. Um, and and this 4-day course, I found the epidemic, this epidemic has caused many influences for us. For me, I was preparing my postgraduate qualifying examination because I want to be a postgraduate. And this quarantine gave me a lot of time to study and preparing. No pain, no gain, right? No pain, no gain, right?
Yeah, no pain, no gain.
And I hope I just finish this examination, and I hope I get a very good grades. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
So, thank you. When is your exam?
I already took it.
Oh, you already took it?
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I just wait for the grades.
Result.
Yeah.
When they will let you know your result?
About 1 month.
Oh,
yeah.
So long.
Yeah. It's waiting time is so painful.
So what are you doing now? While waiting
I
for the
just
result?
prepare for the second examination. That needs interview. Yeah. I have to prepare my introduction, and my English is very important in the second examination.
So which university you want to continue your postgraduate program after your examination?
Zhejiang University.
UTAR University.
UTAR.
Oh, which university just now you have mentioned?
Beg your pardon?
No, I mean after you sit the examination for the postgraduate program, and then which university you want to continue, you want to choose for your postgraduate program?
Zhejiang University.
Oh, Zhejiang University, not
Yeah.
Wenzhou Medical University.
No, I want to better and greater.
Where are you from?
Taizhou.
Oh, you're from Taizhou.
Yeah.
And then you went to Wenzhou to study. Then
yeah,
your postgraduate, you go to Zhejiang.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Yeah. So you have the Weixin QR? You want to share with us?
What? How to I? Okay, I can. How can I share?
You can share with our moderator, Mr. Kenneth. Then later, whoever wants to have your QR, they may contact Mr. Kenneth. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, thank you, our friends. Okay, from Wenzhou Medical University, Mr. Yang Li. Next, I would like to invite our students from UTAR to give a sharing. Maybe invite Go Ro Jing from Kampa campus. Hi, Ro Jing.
Hi, sir. So, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
So,
can you speak louder? Your volume is quite soft.
can you hear me now?
Yes, can hear you.
So, what should I start with?
Okay, maybe you can share your experience, because you study dietetics. Dietetics also quite relevant, and then in your study, how it can relate to this 3-4 days program, as well as how this pandemic actually affect your study, and what is your expectation?
Okay. So I start with how this pandemic can
You
affect
start
my study.
introduce yourself to
Oh,
us
I
first.
start. Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Rojing. I'm a year one student of dietetics programs. Dietetic programs is quite similar to nutrition, but the dietitian and nutritionist are actually they are different. For dietitians, they usually apply the nutritions in order to treat or to prevent certain diseases. However, for nutritionists, most of them they just work with healthy peoples and they give advice so that like to prevent certain diseases. Okay, yeah, that's about dietetics. And so I actually did my foundation in science in Kampa. So I have about a year in staying in the hostel in Kampa, UTAR lah. So like in the middle, I think semester 3, so suddenly the pandemic happens and everyone just go back to their hometown and we begin our online journey. And so I also started my degree in online classes lah.
Have you met your lecturer in your bachelor degree personally?
I think no.
Never.
That all new faces.
All new face. Just like my year one students, MBBS year one student, I never see them in person until now. Almost year one finish.
Oh. Yeah, hope faster finish so we can so everyone can meet personally.
Have you been in China before?
No, I never get a chance to.
If you have a chance to visit the Wenzhou Medical University, what would you expect?
Yeah, I would like to see the environment there, and of course, how's the maybe library. I like library.
Okay.
I never get a chance to visit a medical university, I would say. I didn't experience it before. So I'm kind of like imagine it.
Okay, no worry. By end of this year, the hospital Kampa should be ready, so you can see the hospital in Kampa campus. Okay, so I can see you're very stressed and nervous. Okay, never mind. We'll may come back to you later if you have more things to share with the friends from UTAR and from Wenzhou. Okay, thank you so much. So next, I would like to invite the students from Wenzhou Medical University, maybe from Zhu Yuankang. Are you there? Hello. You muted. Can you unmute?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm a student
Morning.
from Mayu, and my name is Juan Kang, a junior student. And during the collaboration program, I want to share my experience because I think there are lots of benefits from our collaboration program. And the first I want to share is a big data from Dr. Stanley. During his lecture, I know lots about the big data. It served us doing many aspects during our lives. For example, during the COVID-19, big data can predict the trend and to control the trend for the disease, and our clinical doctors and our students may get more knowledge about the COVID-19 and how to deal with that and make more prevention for ourselves. And what's more impressed me a lot is the lecture from Dr. Jenny. He introduced us about the diabetes. As we all know, diabetes is a common disease worldwide, and many people suffering from the disease, they must control their food and take drugs for lifelong. And I really want to show my respect for Dr. Jenny because I think her lecture was wonderful. And that's all. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. So, other than her lecture and Mr. Stanley, okay, I believe on the day one, Dr. Leong has sharing some maybe our Malaysia medical education as well as the healthcare system in Malaysia. So, based on your understanding, can you actually share with us what is the differences between the healthcare and medical education system in China or maybe in the Wenzhou Medical University and Malaysia? When you hear the differences?
I think that do you mean the difference between healthcare and medical system?
So what are the differences you can share with us? I mean, when after you listen the lecture on the day one, then maybe you know, oh, Malaysia is like this, then China is like this. Maybe you can share with us something that the differences, you think there is a differences because most of our students never visited to China, so we have no idea about how the education system and also healthcare system in China. Yeah, we see China is very success in control the COVID-19 pandemic. So it actually does not like spread because we know China is very big. Yeah, it successfully control the outbreak in Wuhan, but in Wuhan also doing very well. So it's only a certain part. It's not the whole, because we know in China you have about 1.3 billion population. So it's very big population. You must have something very good, very different, very unique from others, so that you can control the spread and break all the chain. Now, I think in the world we go out, we still need the mask. I think now in China, you go out, you don't need the mask, right?
Yes. In my opinion, the best. I think the healthcare system in China, and we use that for by big data. In COVID-19, we use that to predict the trend of COVID-19, not only in the disease, but also we use that in many aspects, such as we will to predict how the food consumption, and where is the where will going to lack of food, and our country will send many of cars to transport the food to support the source. And for now, the COVID-19 may get a good control, and the big data will be to use the control the last and the 剩余的对and the big data will to use to control the sorry, I can't remember that word, and I will change another. And for now, the big data used in our daily life maybe more for the healthcare, and many people more say high on their health, and we use that to focus on ourself. You know that, and we will to get an app for date our daily weight or calories intake to get a long-term long-term date for ourselves. That's my opinion.
So during the lockdown, during the quarantine period, have you gained any weight? How many kilo you gained?
Because I'm going to prepare my postgraduate examination. So during the collaboration program, besides I take the class, I will stay at home to prepare my exam. So I think I did take down my weight, but I have no significant exchange.
Okay. Any other things you want to share with us?
Because I think that because I have no any experience for this collaboration program as before, so I think if I have a chance after my postgraduate examination, I would like to have a trip for your college and to Malaysia to see about more people or know more about the traditional custom for local people.
You never been into Malaysia yet?
Yeah, I have never been aboard.
I see. No worry. So next time when you come, let us know.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. So thank you, Mr. Zhu Yuan Kang from Wenzhou Medical University. So next, maybe would like to invite the students from UTAR. Miss Wong Ying Wei, are you there?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Okay. So very good morning.
Yeah.
Would you like to share with us?
Yeah, sure. So, good morning to everyone. So, I'm Wong Ying Wei, and currently is year 2 of dietetic students. So, for dietetics in UTAR, actually, I actually have others than the important skills that UTAR included, like for the career to survive in the career, so like such as the business kind of things, so that we can adapt to the environment. So for the MCO, actually for me is quite a good effect, because if I in campus, I might have the need to spend some times to transport to the campus and then back to the hostel. But now is in at home studies, like through OTL. So it's like I can focus more and study more the academic stuff and spend more time to focus on my studies to get a better result and understanding. Yeah. So I think that's all from me. Yeah.
Have you been in China before?
Not really, but
Not really means?
because I wish to go to China, but I haven't have a chance yet. Yeah.
Okay. So what is your expectation if, let's say, we have a study tour, maybe next year or next 2 years, then we maybe like, okay, we go to Wenzhou Medical University. So what will you expect to visit, to see? Just now your friend said, okay, she would like to visit the library. So what about you? What will you expect to see if you have a chance to visit their university? During this few days sharing session, we heard, we listen their lecture. Okay, you have some ideas. You know, Wenzhou Medical University is a very famous in their ophthalmology. They have a very excellent professor. Is about how to treat the eye problems, and also they have other very excellent specialists in different fields. So what will you expect, or what will you intend to see, to learn from the Wenzhou Medical University if, let's say, you have a chance to visit? Instead of going around traveling, eat the food there. Okay, so what you want to know from their university?
Okay, so actually, I'm curious to know about the medical field related, cause it's like to maybe to have some experience of the lecture, maybe that or any talk that is related to medicine or healthcare field, and also the visit the, I mean to see the, it's more like a medical or healthcare related place that I'm interested to go. Yeah.
Okay, so other than this, do you have anything else to share with us?
I would like to say thank you for letting me to join these 4-day sessions, and actually I gained a lot of knowledge from here, and also yeah, thank you, and I think that's all from me.
Okay, so seems you also very stressed. Okay, so thank you, Yingwei. So next, I would like to invite the students from Wenzhou Medical University. Maybe we start from Wang Siqi. Wang Siqi, are you there?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, we can hear you. We can see you.
Now I will share my some thoughts. Now in the past few days of studying, I have learned a lot, including a framework of undergraduate medical curriculums in the university, and the need for eye health and public health conception, Malaysian culture, shells, Batik and traditions. Clinical application of acupuncture. There are many interesting places they are not listed. Take this rare opportunity to learn from each other and education in the two places. I hope this kind of exchange education education model can continue. Thank you very much for the careful guidance. That's all.
Maybe can you share with us just now? You remember our students? She said when she want to if she has a chance to visit the Wenzhou Medical University, she would like to visit your library. Can you share with us that about your library? Share something about your library to us. How big is your library? If you have some picture to share with us, then it's the best. But if no, then can you share with us about your library so that she can be more excited. And next time when she landed in Wenzhou, she will run to your library.
Our library is very beautiful, and we call it 小白宫. We also have friends to study in it, and it's open from 8 a.m. from 9 p.m. And its environment is very well, and if you have the chance to go it, it's very beautiful, and it's a good place to study.
That's all?
That's all.
Okay, so thank you so much. If you would like to know some friends, then you can pass your WeChat QR to Mr. Kenneth later. Okay, thank you so much. So thank you, Suji. So next, I would like to invite student from University Tunku Abdul Rahman, Miss Yi Jia Jia. Jia Jia, your show time.
Hi, Dr. Wong.
Hi.
Long time no see.
Yeah, we not see each other personally.
Yeah. So, hi everyone. My name is Jaja. I am nursing student from UTAR and currently year 2 Sem 3. And to briefly introduce our course, actually our nursing course is degree course, and for currently we are only having online classes, such, and just like others said, like what Inhan said just now, I think for all, not just nursing and MBBS, for all courses, we are lacking physical classes. That's why it's actually a great effect to us. And through this 4-day session, I think actually the knowledge is actually much helpful to us too. But then maybe I was having some little problem when hearing and listening to the explanation from the professor from China. Yeah, that's it.
Huh? So short. Maybe give us another 3-minute, 4-minute sharing.
Let me see. I wonder, actually, just now, Yinghan said about when tiring from sitting in front of the lectures, right? Actually, everyone is hoping back the campus this March, but I'm still worried about the pandemic, and most of our parents will not let us go back at all. And maybe, I hope, maybe we can go back. And actually, I'm also wondering how the Wenzhou students cope with their studies. And actually, I've been to China twice before, but it's not for visiting purpose. But I hope I have a chance to visit also.
Yes, we still listening.
How about you interview me? I'm lacking out.
Okay. have you went to the hospital practice and attachment before the pandemics?
Oh, yeah, I can talk about that too. So last year, March, before we been sending home, actually I have 1 week of experience in posting in the HKL Hospital Kuala Lumpur, and that time I will not expecting that I will leave the place so soon in so long too, because that time we already only posting for 1 week. We are the legend for the hospital. Only posting for 1 week. Then until now we haven't do any practical and also any posting. So to be true that I've almost forget everything about protocols, the questions, because actually posting is very important for us, because now nursing students, the important one is hands-on, right? And our online classes now, the originally course structure will be posting practical and less lectures all together. But then now we only progress with one part of that. It actually, it was not say, I will not say that it will not helpful, but it will less effective for us study. Like such as giving medication, IV drip, wound cleaning, all that. We learn how to contact with people during posting, but then not now.
Okay, how many kilogram you gain during this lockdown and then online classes
So,
and lack of exercise?
Doctor, you shouldn't ask the lady on the weight. Not really gain weight, but actually for me, I think weight is just a number. But then you can see from the physically, some people like me, the number just won't go up or down, but then the physically will come white.
Okay, then in another word, can you share with us, please? Because now online classes, okay, online classes means you sit in front of the computer, or even you're lying down in front of the iPad or whatever, okay, means there is a lack of exercise. Can you share with us in this situation, what do you think, how or what kind of exercise that we can perform, or what we should do to actually maintain our health? Because really when lack of exercise, then muscle strength will reduce, and then also the lung volume, okay, will reduce, and also the people will easily get tiring, and also there are a lot of risks, hypertension risk lah, and high cholesterol risk lah, and even diabetic risk and so on, because lack of exercise, and then maybe consume more food at home, snack whatever. So what do you think it can actually the students or the peoples can do to actually to maintain the good health?
Just like what you said just now, actually the general health for students is actually decreasing during this pandemic, I think. Because for my case, right, I'll be sitting in front since morning until afternoon, evening, but then I'll maybe just a little stretching, but still we will suffer from back pain and lower back pain. But then actually UTAR is organizing many such as physio. They will organize events such as low back pain, pressure, or yoga. Then I will go attend and learn something. For breathing, right? Actually, for nursing, we'll teach something to the patients in the hospital that before going to operation, the deep breathing technique and coughing technique, I want to know now. It's like to expand our lung volume and to breathe better. Especially during COVID, right? Actually, the lung capacity and lung volume, lung efficiency is very important. And for the stretching, the exercising, for students like us, maybe we will we won't do exercise at home. It's actually very little people will do exercise. So I will be suggesting some simple stretching or yoga. That will be great. That will be enough if you do it every day. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So we have taken note. So maybe after the pandemic, maybe we will invite you to perform some yoga. Then we can share and teach the students to maintain a very good health. Okay. So thank you so much, Jaja. So next, I would like to invite the students from Wenzhou Medical University, Yang Yi Lei.
Hello, Dr. Wang.
Hello.
First, I feel very happy to have this chance to share my experience during this year, and I'm going to talk about the teaching patterns in our schools. In my school days, I have some classes online to study by ourselves first by watching the videos, and then the teachers will teach us further next week by and he or she will help us to solve the difficulties and the troubles we meet in the study. And for myself, I like it very much because I think it can cultivate our self-study ability. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. So can you share with us, please, during the pandemic, okay, so I believe there is also a period of time you all cannot leave the house. You all must stay in the house for the quarantines. And then can you share with us, please, how you actually to maintain the exercise, to maintain the health?
Sorry, can pardon?
Okay, I mean during the quarantine periods, during the lockdown periods, you all have to stay at home. You cannot go to the street. You cannot go out, right? That times, how you actually maintain the health and how you actually exercise.
And I am, and in the winter I can do exercise in my home. Do the app. It's called Keep. Yeah, we can exercise on it. But I'm a little lazy and I won't do often. Yeah, and I can study online because we have many classes. If we want to get it.
Where are you from? You from Wenzhou?
No. I from Hunan province.
Hunan is below Hubei.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's very far. Hunan is very far from Wenzhou.
Yeah.
Yeah, why you choose Wenzhou?
Because it's good.
Okay, so this is the best answer.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Yilei. Okay, next, I would like to invite the student from UTAR, maybe your Simin. Are you there, Simin? Okay, it seems means maybe it's not here. Okay, so any volunteer from UTAR students, would you like to share something? Especially the student from clinical years, Like Jacinta, would you like to share something?
Okay. Okay. Okay, so can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
Hi.
so
Morning.
hi, good morning. Okay, so my name is Jacinta Ng, and I'm from year 4, semester 2 of MBBS. So I would like to share what did I learn during this 4 days program. Okay, so actually this 4 days program actually brought me back to my second year, because during our second year, we actually learn about complementary medicine, which is the Chinese traditional medicine, the homeopathy, and some Malay traditional medicine. And so, so actually, Dr. Wong is my physiology lecturer for my first year, and also he also taught me in the second year. Okay, so yeah, he's a very good lecturer. Okay, so during my wait, let me start maybe from foundation. So during my foundation is a 1-year program. So during my foundation, I was actually under scholarship for the whole 1 year. So after that, I passed my foundation and studied MBBS. So during my first year, I actually learned about anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, and microbiology, and so on. So Dr. Wong is my physiology lecturer. And in my second year, it's actually quite like we learn a lot of things which is out of the medical field, such as learning how to do research, and how to do traditional Chinese medicine, and so on. And after that, during my third year, so clinical year is actually 3 years, which is year 3, year 4, and year 5. So during my third year of medicine, I actually go to 5 postings, which is orthopedics, internal medicine, surgery, obstetric and gynecology, and pediatrics. So I was posted in a hospital, which is a hospital Ampang Selangor. Okay, so we get to observe all the procedures, and also we get to collect the patients and talk to them, and we get to know their stories apart from the illnesses. And that's about it for year 3. Okay, so about the pandemic, so it all started was during my third year, which is going to my second professional examination, which is which is supposed to be on April, I think. And suddenly Malaysia is on a movement control order on February, I think. Yeah, February. Then so there are actually some obstacles that I face, because our exams get postponed, and our classes turn to online. And yeah, there are many months that our exam got postponed, and we're like really lost. But actually the UTAR is really helpful, and they really help us and so on to actually adapt to the situation. So my obstacle during the second professional exam was problems to find simulated patients, because most of my housemates already went back to their hometown. So I was like all alone, and but actually I managed to find a friend that can be my simulated patient for the exam. So long story short, actually passed my professional exam, and now I'm in my 4th year. So in my 4th year, so my 4th year started Oh yeah, it was actually online for 3 months, whereby we learn about theory and so on and listen to lectures. So there are pros and cons of this teaching method. It's like the pros is that I can actually watch the recording all over again and to be able to remember all the facts. And the cons is there's no physical teaching, so it is quite difficult sometimes to actually understand. And as you all know, medicine actually requires physical teaching. And after 3 months, then we managed to go back to the hospital, which is really short, I think. It's about 3 weeks until the cases went up again and we are not allowed to go to the hospital. So we went back to online teaching. And so I actually missed out my radiological posting and psychiatry posting in the hospital. Then after that, the hospital actually allowed us to go back to the hospital again. And that was during my ENT posting. So I get to learn and observe all the procedures and also how the doctor consults the patient. And after that it is cut short again. It's like the hospital don't allow us to be posted and back to online again. Yeah. So that's my story.
Anything else you want to share with us?
Okay, so during this pandemic, I actually miss a lot of things because all of it are online. And actually now I'm in my family medicine posting. Actually, family medicine is a very interesting posting because we get to visit all the, for example, the HIV association, the transgender association, and also get posted in clinics, and also the Malaysian Association of the Blind. And yeah, I actually miss out a lot of those because it's all conducted online now. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much, Jacinta. So we know that during this pandemic, actually quite a lot of normal classes has been affected. Okay, so now we open to the floor. So anybody have any interest to actually share some things about the programs you learned about yourself, your life, what will you expect, what do you think about this session, what we can improve so that maybe in future when we have our second virtual mobility program, we can be better, or what topics actually you would like to our lecturer to give the talk, or what you would like to give some sharings. Maybe anybody would like to share, would like to give some opinions? Open to the floor. Okay, before that, just now for the 5 students from Wenzhou and 5 students from the UTAR, if you would like to know some friends, you actually can share your WeChat QR to Mr. Kenneth, our moderator. Then the rest of the students, if you are interested to know them, then you can contact Mr. Kenneth by today only. Okay, so to get know some friends, okay, so that you all can discuss further. You can leave your contact. Yeah, any student would like to share some things? So this is online sharing session, because this is online sharing session, unlike in the physical session when we can see each other. When we can see each other, we of course easily, a lot of students would like to share, but now it's like online session, everyone is looking at the camera and looking on the screen. Same do I, looking on the screen, so I don't see your face. I don't know whether you want to share or not, because if we are seeing each other in physically, I can see some student actually excited, want to share something, but now I don't see anybody. Anybody would like to share something, or maybe before we share something, or maybe before that, can everyone turn on your camera? All the students turn on your camera. And anybody would like to share some things and would like to introduce yourself, or maybe you want to make some friends, you can voluntarily introduce yourself, and then you can share your WeChat, your 微信扫码, 微信扫码, okay? You can share your 微信, share your WeChat here, then the rest of students can actually taking the phone to scan it, and then add friends, and then to discuss about the study or whatever you want to discuss lah. Anybody would like to voluntarily share your QR? Or anyone want to talk, want to share some things? Come on, this is your last chance to know some friends until the closing ceremony. We still have 14 minutes to share, to know friends. 有谁有兴趣交朋友的，或者是推荐自己的，把自己卖掉的也可以。就现在快点把你的微信码也放上来，然后呢，快介绍一下自己。你还有大约13分钟，过时不候。Yes, may I invite the student 天猫顺孙天 okay 孙天喵 yes okay yeah okay, so what would you like to share with us?
Can you hear me? Can you?
Slightly louder, 稍微大声点。
Can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you.
Yeah. I want to talk more about our school's library. Yeah, I just searched it on Baidu. Yeah, Baidu is like Google in China. Yeah, it's our library.
No wonder people just now your friend said it's a 小白宫.
Yeah. 小白宫 means small white house, but I think it's not very similar. I think it's just like a white house in their imagine. I think. Yeah.
I think your library is bigger. It's more larger than the White House.
Yeah, it is bigger, I think, and it's not a straight building. It's a part of circle. Do you can understand? It's yeah, it's not a straight building. It's let me see. Yeah, it's a circle. It's a circle.
Okay.
A big circle, a small circle, and yeah. Just like this, I just searched it on mobile phone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and our school is near a mountain, and the mountain is 大罗 mountain. So there's many animal you can see. Sometimes you can see many white ants wild ants, it can fly. It can fly. You know.
Oh.
Yeah, it can fly when it's summer. You can see many so many. Sorry, I can't remember the word. Let me have a. Yeah, yeah, it's called white ant. Yeah, I just checked the word. It can fly. Can you understand? It can fly. So it's so many white ants. You can see it fly in the classroom. So where you study, it can fly. It can fly that around you, so you can't just stand it sometimes. But so sometimes they will just kill it. So many. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you have a question from Rojing. Are they harmful?
No, I think, but sometimes can't stand.
So do you have any others to share with us other than your library?
But it's very beautiful because you can have a you can have a bicycle on the mountain, and you can see the scenery. You can see the you can have a sight going. It's very beautiful. You can see the building. You can see the city on the mountain. Yeah, and you can breathe the clean air, and yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so it sounds interesting. So maybe in the future, when we pay a visit in Wenzhou Medical University, we may visit your mountains, we may see your termites, we may see whether they're harmful or not, and then we may have a very close contact with it. It wouldn't bite us, right? He wouldn't bite us, right?
Sorry, I don't.
不会咬我们哦。就我们接触的时候，我们拿在手上，它不会被咬，不会被叮吧
？No, I haven't been. No. 我没被咬过。
啊，没被咬过啊。下次被咬了通知我们一样。
Okay.
Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, any other students would like to share? Maybe we still have about 7 minutes. Maybe we can have last student to share. One more student to share. Any students would you like to share something with us? Maybe someone want to share some famous food in Wenzhou, or maybe some UTAR student would like to share about the durians with the Wenzhou students. Every time, every year during the past 2 years, the 4 batches from the Wenzhou students, they came here. The first thing they look is the Mao San Wang. Okay, so maybe someone would like to share something to them, or maybe some students from Wenzhou would like to share some famous food with our students. UTAR student, is any one of you from Bentong, Pahang, would you like to share some things about the durians to them? Any volunteer? Can. Lee Kai Sun. Okay.
Good morning.
Very good morning.
Okay, so can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, thank you. So good morning to Dr. Wong and to every one of you. So I'm actually not a medical student, and actually I'm from UTAR Kampa. And I'm an FICT student, to be honest. And I want to tell you about my life during the Kampa. And since to be honest, I can say that in Kampa, we can say it is like, for most of us, like for me, I'm from Penang. So Penang is from it's kind of more advanced from, I mean, compared to Kampa, it's quite different from us. But after I from one place to another place, I always be like, oh, this kind of something like kampong. For in Malay, kampong is like xiangchun. Yeah. So it is quite uncomfortable for me for first time, and because it's so little, there's so little place for me to actually to enjoy, entertain by ourselves. So let me tell you about my life in UTAR. Yeah. So in the morning 8 a.m. we will wake up, and then most of us will cycle to school, and maybe we'll take 10 minutes, I guess. Yeah. And then go to school, and then maybe take a class, and then we will have lunch with our friends, and then we will go to block C. Yeah, go to block C to have a lunch, and then have a lunch. After that, we will go to after class, and then after the class, maybe during Eric, I can say every Wednesday we have a pasar malam, which is in Chinese we call it 夜市. Yeah. However, I can say that almost every day, I mean every Wednesday, there will be a rain. So we can say that it is very rare for us to have the pasar malam during Wednesday. Yeah, it's quite a myth for us. Yeah. Dr. Wan, have you heard before?
I never. I seldom be in Kampa, so I'm not really familiar in the Kampa.
Okay. So never mind. This quite a legend for us lah.
Have
like
you actually requested to them to change the date of the night market? Maybe change to Tuesday or Thursday.
Yeah, but now since we are, most of us are in our hometown right now, so we can say that it's really we cannot. I mean, we don't really have a news from for the pasar malam lah. Okay. So next, after we going to school, I mean back to home, maybe 6 p.m. Then we will have, maybe we'll ask for friends to go for dinner, and then we will go to play the, maybe we'll go to play the, yeah. Since now I'm a year one student, year one sem 3, and then during my time for foundation, we will always go to play PS4. Yeah, PS4 in Kampa, because there's a shop that they will rent your PS4 for you to play. Yeah, it's very fun to play, and it's really exciting lah for us, because we're that's on, I can say that's some of the entertainment you can play in that. So apart from that, we will always go to for pool, play like the I mean the, the pool ball.
Oh, you mean the smaller than the snooker one?
Yeah, the snooker. Yeah. So after that, after we playing until I think it's around 10 p.m. and then we will go to some place called Mama, yeah, for our supper. Then maybe we're chatting until maybe 1 or 2 p.m. I mean 1 to 2 a.m. and then we will go back.
So
that's all from That's all from me. And this is a live. This is a day for a Kampa UTAR student.
So until 1 to 2 a.m. go back, and 6 a.m. you wake up.
Yeah.
So
This is how yeah.
So like our
this
medical student also sleep 4 hours or 3 hours. But
I'm not sure for that, but yeah, this is for most of us, I can say.
Okay. So do you have something to share with our friends from Wenzhou about the durians?
Oh, durians, there's actually
Penang,
so much of
Balik
it.
Pulau also quite famous, right?
Yeah. But if compared to Thailand, I can say that Balik Pulau durian is more, I can say it's more like cheaper, and I'm not bragging myself lah, but I can say that Balik Pulau's durian is better than most of the durian lah, I can say. It's not bragging lah, but I can say it's better lah and cheaper.
Okay, so thank you so much for the sharing from your side about the life in Kampa. Yeah, we know Kampa is like 鸟语花香. We have to sacrifice something is the entertainment part. You will sacrifice all the entertainment part. And in the Sungai Long campus is the city campus. Then yeah, there's a lot of entertainment, but we sacrifice the 鸟语花香. We don't have any places here to any field or any tree. We don't see any trees here over here because it's very crowded places. Yeah, so this is the differences between two campuses. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, now it's about the times already. So moderator, do you have anything message to pass before I end the session?
No.
Okay. So then I think that's all for my sharing session. So I hope after just now you have listened the students sharing from both countries, both university, and about their life before the COVID and after the COVID pandemic, and how they maintain their health, how they maintain their study, how they cope. And also latest, if anyone would like to make some friends or something, then you may contact each other through our moderators. Okay, thank you, Akane, for being the middleman for a while. Okay, so then I think that's all for my session. So thank you so much for attending. Have a nice day. So we will see you again at 2 p.m. closing. Hopefully in the future we might see each other physically. Either you visit us or we visit you. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much, Dr. Wong. So before we leave this session, so can students turn on the camera for the group photo session? Yeah. Okay. Any other student who want to turn on the camera? Okay, so can all the students give me a thumbs up? Okay, so ready in 3, 2, 1. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, I'm going to page 2. So once again, give me a thumbs up. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Okay. We are going to page 3. So once again, in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, done. So once again, thank you very much, Dr. Wong, for giving this sharing and also the discussion with students. And also thank you student. Yeah, and also thank you student who participate in this session. And so now we'll have a short break and come back on 2 p.m. to have a closing ceremony.